Yo, what's good, guys? This is gonna be my first YouTube video. My name's Josh. I'm a day trader, and I'm from Ace of Trades. I don't know if you're in the trading space, if you've heard of Akram, from his Discord. So yeah, just to get that out the way. But I am trying to build my YouTube channel, so I'm gonna start with trade recaps. And yeah, so I am on a 10-day win streak, right? And I'm gonna go over my trade that I took today because today was a pretty rough day. I'm assuming because just looking at price already. So off rip, what do I see? All right, we go to our daily chart, and I see that price hasn't taken out either previous day high or previous day low, right? So I'm always looking for one of those to get took to really tell me where price wants to go. Because if we take previous day high, previous day low, and we just wick it out and we get no displacement past it and no body close, price is more than likely going to the next draw, which would be the opposite, previous day high or previous day low. So I see that, and I jot down to my 4 hour. I see that we're in this 4 hour gap. I wanted to make this 4 hour gap a condition if we were to chop off open, which we did. And as you can see, we respected 4 hour gap. But jotting down to the 15 minute, I see that we have these stacked highs appear if we were potentially bullish. And if we're potentially bearish, we have London low and previous day low down here for us to take. Now, another thing I recognized that led me to take my trade later in the day was how we dropped 500 points overnight, right? And anytime we drop this much overnight or in a session, as y'all know, 4 hour PO3, whatever y'all want to call it, it's not a very good, how do I say, it doesn't set very good conditions for the next session like open. So with this, in this case, it'd be New York Open, right? So I'm already going into the day like, okay, we dropped 500 points off open. I don't really see price having a huge distribution move. So I'm gonna play more defense on my capital today, okay? So yeah, that's the mindset I went in. So as you can see, we jot down to the 1 minute time frame. We look at open, right? I'm gonna go in replay mode so I can tell you my thought process behind the whole day. So, right, we're right here, and we had NFP today as well. So, usually on NFP days, price, what I've seen is price tends to chop, and it's not really like a good day to trade. But I'm discretion goat had to trade today. You know what I'm saying? So, what did I see off open, right? Or yeah, what did I see off open? So, I'm looking at ES and NQ, and I looked at, we have these lows, and we could potentially go higher off open. So if we were displacing off open, I was gonna look for either a reversal sequence failed off one of these highs, more than likely this one to go take data high, or I was gonna look for shorts to what's it called, previous day low. But I wanted to see structure get built first. I never trade the first 5 minutes of market open because that is pure gambling. Trading market open is just pure fucking gambling. You're actually like, something's wrong with you in the head if you're doing that. Anyways, so we let open up, right? I see that we wick. I'm pretty sure this is a 15-minute imbalance. I want to say I had marked out, or no, this is the 4 hour imbalance. But yeah, we get to the consequent encroachment of this 50% mark, and what do? We wick it out. We next candle, doji wick, and ES. As you can see, ES is displacing though. ES is displacing, signifying me that we want this. We want this draw at least. We want this draw, right? We at least want that draw. So they're very uncorrelated at this point in time. I'm just watching price, right? We get soup SMT. At this point, I'm like, okay, I think if ES gets one more displacement, we're gonna short for sure, right? So what happens? We don't get that soup. We get what's it called? Soup disrespect, right? Or not soup disrespect, but we basically engulf this whole candle, right? So I'm still price is still a bit choppy. I'm looking, right? We get fat displacement candles, proving to me that the draw is lower. And as you can see, ES displaced, puts in bullish SMT. I want to see if this bullish SMT is going to hold, right? So, continuing. We drop more. Bullish SMT clearly isn't holding, right? We get doji on both pairs. We get huge displacement candle up, inversing this gap. At this point in time, I'm still hands off. I'm like, I want to see more price built, and I want to see manipulation get put in order for me to take my trade. That's one thing about my trades. I always take my trades with some form of manipulation, whether it be turtle stoop, stop raid, SMT, anything. I just need manipulation in my trade, right? Because if we don't wait for manipulation, we become the manipulation, all right? So with that being said, we wait. What happens? We get doji. Doji again. We tap into this imbalance. And right now, this looks like it could be potential reversal sequence on ES, right? What is reversal sequence? It's just inviting buyers and sellers into the market, swooping them out, and then we truly deliver, right? Smart money. So right here, I'm like, okay, we're more than likely bullish at least to this internal draw, right? At least to this internal draw. If we're truly bullish. And at this point in time, I'm like, okay, if we're gonna take this high, I'm still not gonna take a trade until we swoop this internal. I want to see what we do off this internal if we get potential reversal sequence or reversal sequence failed. Okay. So I want to see prices willing to reverse or fail and continue higher. Okay. So what do? We get we're still chopping around, still chopping. And then boom, we come this close to the draw and don't take it and just display straight off of it. Right? So we're 4 points away from the draw. We get internal soup and we have no soup right here. Still have SMT put in, right? What am I waiting for? Waiting for a clear form of manipulation. So as you can see, price is still going. We're still chopping around, not taking anything. This is just terrible conditions. We soup this draw, right? We soup this draw on ES. I want to see if we are going to displace and take previous day low and wick it out, or are we gonna, what's it called? Completely disrespect this displacement candle and then potentially get ES reversal sequence, which NQ would follow going up, right? So what do I see in this next case? We get doji, right? And at this point in time, we're putting SMT in with previous day low, as you can see. SMT with previous day low right here. ES takes it, NQ doesn't. NQ is this far away from previous day low. NQ is, what the heck? NQ is 100 points from previous day low. So, or not 100 points, but it's pretty far. I don't know why the fuck my replay mode bugged out. But we're right here. So right here, I'm like, all right. And we're also in this 1 minute BISI or fair value gap, whatever you want to call it, right? So we wick this out. At this point in time, I'm like, okay, we put manipulation in. We got SMT. We sweep previous day low with ES. I'm like, the draw is for sure higher, right? Because we're not showing any displacement past previous day low. And I'm waiting for displacement off this SMT to prove to me that we want to take the draws higher, right? So what do we get next? We get displacement off that SMT. At this point in time, as soon as this candle gets to this part of the wick, I'm entering my trade, right? And I'm putting my stop loss. I did micros today, so I could have my stop right here, and then you could TP at the draw, right? And yeah, essentially, just let the trade run. We get doji, displacement up, full TP, fucking slapped. It's way more simple than what people make it. You just got to reprice, have a clear narrative, wait for clear manipulation, and just be hands off, bro. When you see something like you don't really know what's going to happen, what's the point in trading it, bro? You want to play more defense on your capital than aggressive. Like, dude, it's really dead simple, bro. Like in conditions like this, I knew we were going to have the potential of ranging, but I saw clear manipulation and I trusted myself. I simply just trusted myself. And as well as I sized down just in case of conditions. Okay. So that is how we banked trading chop. Yeah, I'm on a 10-day win streak, trying to keep my head leveled. And just really grow as a person, bro. I'm really doing this not only for me, but I really want to help other people, like, just in general with life, bro. I know how it felt to be like lost, stuck, not knowing what's going on, but bro, just trusting God and everything's gonna work out, bro. I promise. Everything's gonna work out. But with that being said, yeah, I'm just gonna upload this video. I'm gonna start trying to upload daily, loss or win. We could all learn from it. And yeah, that's what I'm here for. It's Joshua Omar, first video ever. I hope y'all have a great, blessed rest of y'all's day. Thank y'all.